shoes last week and gave them a first try out at the weekend, and unfortunately didn't go very well. I only got about 6k before I started getting some real pain. So today I've made a return trip to Podafit in St Andrews, and here's what I've got. They've suggested the Brooks Ghost series, and this is a Ghost 6. And there is a Ghost 7 that's come out, so this is an end of line, because I'm always looking for bargains, and Podafit are always looking to give bargains. And this was about £40 less than this pair of Saucony Ride 7s that I got last week. So that's cool. But are they any good? First difference is they are a bit heavier. These are 287 grams compared to 231 for my original New Balance, and 237 for the Sauconys that I got. So that's about 50 grams of a weight penalty. It doesn't feel very much of a difference, but then I've only had them on, right round about the place and haven't actually run in them. So we'll see how that goes. There's a bit of extra drop here. This is 10mm rather than 8 for both the New Balance and the Sauconys. It's still got the extra support round about the toes. In fact, I think maybe my gut feeling is maybe a little bit more in this than in the Sauconys, and night and day compared to my really light New Balance ones. I think there's maybe a bit more cushioning. That's certainly what the assistant at Podafit said. Nicely cushioned, this one. Quite an aggressive sole, but I'm not too worried about that. Seems to be a lot of ventilation in it as well, so that sounds cool. Another big difference, not so much in the shoe, but for me, is that I had been getting 7.5 size, that's UK size shoes, because that's the size that I've always taken for my ordinary shoes, ordinary walking about the streets shoes. But these are a size 8, and that's fine. They're also a wider fit. When I was speaking to Sarah the podiatrist and asking her why this hot toes syndrome was coming about, what could be causing it, there could be a lot of things, she said, but the one that kind of struck me most was that your toes being constricted. So yeah, when I think about it, the toe box was, there was room for my feet, but not an awful lot to spare. So these are a wide fitting that I've got for these ones. So it'll be interesting as well to see how both slightly bigger and having the wide fitting works out. Okay, so I'm just about to head off to Leven for Leven Las Vegas, and I'm planning to do maybe 10-12k tonight. So we'll see how these ones go, and I'll give you a report when I get back. Right, so just come back from Leven Las Vegas, having done quite an intense workout in our Brooks Ghost 6 shoes, and after the workout I went and did another 5k cruise. So how did we get on? I think these are my shoes. Yeah, I had no problems during the main workout at all. I probably did about 12k altogether, and in the last k, something like that, I think I could feel a little bit of heat in my right ankle, so there might be the makings of a slight blister there, but I don't think that's anything to worry about. I think that's just the bedding in that you expect to have to go through as the shoes kind of fit themselves to your feet. The toes, the hot toes, I felt a little bit of discomfort, probably around about the 11k mark again. So both of these were quite well into the run. But I think, in honesty, I was looking for a problem, and because I was aware that this was a potential problem, I felt it, but it was no more than a minor discomfort really. And I think if I hadn't been looking specifically for it, I would just put it down to new shoes. So really, I think the Saucony ones, I kind of did that, throw them out the window. But I think we've got a winner here. So weekend we'll be doing 2 25k runs, and I guess that will be the real test. But for tonight, 12k, no real problems, and that's a major improvement. So I think Brooks, it's a thumbs up, and a thumbs up to Podifit for sorting out my problem. So thank you, Podifit.